Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Disney's It's a Small World is a board game in the line of Disney board games based on Disney park rides. We live here in Orlando. My kids have grown up at Disney World. We're big fans. We do like going there quite a bit. So seeing these board games, another passion of ours with the Disney parks, in particular the rides thrown onto them, is very appealing to us. And this one's a Small World is one of the most famous rides. It's my wife's favorite ride and one we enjoy greatly. I was kind of like, how are you going to put this into a board game? And really what they did was they put the ride into the board game. Where the Haunted Mansion, it felt like more like you're into the theme of it. Same way with Space Mountain and some of the other ones in the series. This one, you're literally riding the ride and you're looking around and trying to find and match up. It's almost like when you go on a ride and you're looking for your favorite little characters and hidden Mickeys and stuff on it. That's what you're doing in this one. This one is really skewed for younger children, I think. And you will be playing teams. I think it helps because you're trying to look at it really quickly. And there's no timer with it, but I think it might work better with a timer. Now, with little guy I play with, when he's done looking, we move on. And sometimes I can be like, Dad, I'm still looking. Okay, great. Then we'll sit here and let you keep looking where I can kind of skew it a little bit faster. If you put a little bit of timer on it, then the tension of it will ratchet up, but they might be left behind a little bit. So that's just an added house rule, but it's totally not in the rules. Something I completely made up, and which we don't utilize a lot. I just let little man figure out how long he wants to look at it, and when he's ready, we move on. But you're going to be going through and matching things up. If you're expecting a strategic game or something like that, that's not going to be in this game. Instead, this is like a hide and seek or one of those spy and find type games with a Disney Small World theme put onto it. When I first played it, I didn't like it as much. I was like, this is silly. This is, one of the weaker ones in the series. But then I started to look at it through my littlest guy's eyes. We pulled it out one night. It was just me and him, just having a dad night with him. And it ended up being a blast. Liked it. Easy, not a lot of rules for him to comprehend. He liked scanning around, looking for things. This one worked really well. If you're a fan of Small World or Disney at all, this will be a keeper for you. Here's It's a Small World, which is a really cool again. Obviously, this is the one off the Disneyland and not Disney World, but I think it works for both just fine. I also want to show you that inside the box, it has this, was Join the Happiest Cruise. This is a picture on the ride, which is kind of cool. Open this up. We'll take a look at that in a minute. You're going to have your clock, which will spin through here. This is a really neat little piece. You're going to have this is where the cards will sit in. Your clock will sit in this just like that. And it works really, really, really well. So the cards you're going to get are small, cheaper, I guess, but they're good because kids will be playing this. And you can see they have different characters on them, etc. And they fit right here into this. And then when you score them, you put them in there. This will be the little boards that you have. You'll place your cards in this. Even my little 6-year-old was like, Dad, I don't need this. And I was like, I don't disagree. These will be the boats that you're putting through. Really, really super cute. These are really nice plastic and cardboard that kind of sits in there. And these will be what you have to set up the board. The board itself will have a 3D effect to it. Let me set it up for you. Open it up. You're going to get a rule book. The rule book has a different picture in the front, which I enjoy, and has little characters. You can see it kind of opens up like this. This will show you how to kind of put it together mostly, which is pretty simple. The different cards that you'll see, that's really great. There's only 3 different types. And then how to play there and what to do on your team's turn, etc. How the game ends and how to score it up. This game is more of an adventure and more of like activity. I guess there is a game. Don't get me wrong. There is a game and you score up and you win and lose. But the fun of it is not winning. The fun is playing the game itself. So that's the rulebook. So these little plastic pieces fit right in here, and then you can just randomly kind of just throw these in here. It doesn't matter because they're going to be moving around as the game is played. You're going to have that all set up here, and they fit right in there. You do have to do that every single time, but it has this really cool like 3D effect where you can see the board as you're going around. So when your boat is here, you're only looking at these walls right here. You will have to kind of turn it as you play, but I think it works just fine. To set up the game, you're going to start your little person, and you will play in teams. So you can play 2 players, or everybody will be on their own team. And then as you move your boat up, it's going to have little marks there. It tells you how many cards you will draw. So you draw your 2 cards from the deck, and then these will be the people that you're looking for. So then the board will kind of move like this. I'm going to pop it up just so you can kind of see it, and you will start to look for the characters. If you find the character on any of the boards that you have, you will score it, putting it in here. At the end of the game, you'll be able to turn it up. Now also there's going to be all kinds of different characters you can see, etc. as you're going through. You'll see cards like this will let you pick up the walls and simply turn them around, and you can choose which one you do, and that's going to give you new and exciting new characters to kind of look for if you have some that you're trying to find. You're also going to have these clocks. When these are drawn, you're going to put them in your scoring pile and then move this tracker here that you have. If it gets to the last day, it will end. So this is the normal last game. If you want to play a longer game, it will be there, and most kids will want to play the longer game. But you'll be moving your guy through here. There's really no set time. You just kind of move it through when everybody's ready, and then you'll kind of just turn the board. So now you can see these pictures over here. And every time you hit one of these, you're going to be drawing more and more cards as they come out. So a little bit of seek and spy if you want to as you're going through, but the kids really do like it. It has a 3D effect on it. The game itself is very simple to play. A lot of these spy and find games out there. So we say, who should buy this game? Obviously, they're putting the IP on it. If you're a fan of Small World Disney, the Disney parks, this will be something you'll want to instantly collect because it's unique to that experience. Everybody else, there's so many spy and finds. I'd probably just say find the spy and find of the IP you like. If you like Busy Town, then there's a Busy Town one. If you like Disney Small World, this is the Disney Small one. I think this one might have a little bit more of a niche. Even if you're a Disney fan, maybe you'll get this. But if you don't have a connection to the parks, in particular Small World, I don't know if this one will be appealing for you or not. For us, it grew on me. We had fun. But I know it's in that niche of younger gamers. It's a spy and find. I know I'm getting into, and it worked fine. It's not going to blow your world away or the gaming world for youngsters. But it's a keeper for us.